Attention Taco.
Orlando's rock station 101.1 WJRR. Please join us this weekend in Mount Dora from 3 until 8 for Pitmasters and Pourers.
We were at this last year. Good time out there, man. Yeah, and Mel's going to be out there this year. Should be hosting the big Backyard Burger Challenge. Again, it's Pitmasters and Pourers. 3 to 8 this Saturday. It's just a big old party. It really is. Delicious food all around, drinks. Info at our website, WJRR.com.
Let's begin this idiotology in Kennesaw, Georgia, where we'll say hello to 77-year-old George Watson. He is a homeowner there in Kennesaw, but maybe not for long, as his...
Well, George from Georgia.
Yeah.
How creative the parents were.
I'm George from Georgia. Well, George may not be a homeowner much longer as the HOA is set to foreclose on his home for a huge amount of unpaid accumulated fines and legal fees. You want a little background on how this whole process started?
He's been breaking some rules, and they've been fining him, right?
This started as a side of his house that had some green algae growing. Mm-hmm. You know, I guess it's in a shaded area that doesn't get a lot of sunlight, and started getting an algae situation. And the homeowners association informed him that he needed to pressure wash that and get it compliant with neighborhood standards.
Hey, if you're part of if you have an HOA in your neighborhood, you know it. So you knew it going in.
Simple enough request, right?
Yeah.
And even if you don't own a pressure washer, you can hire someone to get that stuff off in a matter of no time. Nothing happened. The algae problem got worse. The HOA continued to insist, remove the algae or we're going to start fining you. Crickets from George. So they started fining him monthly for noncompliance. He's now at around $10,000 in fines and legal fees, unpaid.
George, as Pat said, you could have just got that pressure washer guy. Probably $50-$100.
George has an excuse for why he hasn't responded to the HOA's demands to take care of the algae growth problem.
Okay.
He has developed a phobia of mail since the pandemic and is afraid to open his mail. Therefore, never reading any of the issued notices that have arrived on many occasions to his home. What about your bills, George, and any other stuff that comes in the mail? I know a lot of this stuff is all online now, and I would assume the homeowners have probably reached out that way too. Yeah. So I'm not quite sure I buy his excuse. I feel bad for the guy. But come on, man.
They emailed too, just like you said. They had to. Phobia
of opening the mail, dating back to COVID.
Old George is a kook bin.
Yeah, George.
It all started with the parents named him George when he was from Georgia.
Maybe George needs to go to a new home.
Yeah, you think that one?
Just the home.
Yeah. Where they feed you the medication and the applesauce.
Some Jell-O.
Come here.
In the mix.
Come here. Stand in line, George. Here's your little cup of meds.
Let me see under your tongue.
Mm-hmm.
It's an old folks' home, not a rehab center.
I know. We had them going to a crazy home all of a sudden. It's like, no. It's an old folks' home, but they'll give you your meds there, too.
The former Brevard County teacher who was arrested after an underage party at an elementary school principal's house is fighting her sentence. Carly Anderson is who we're referring to here. She lost her job. She did not have to go to jail following her trial back in May. She was sentenced to a year of probation. But now, Carly's back in the news. She's back in court hoping to overturn her sentence after just 4 months.
Carly, and you might listen to the station. If you do, we appreciate the heck out of it, but we all saw the videos. I'm sorry, you're not overturning nothing.
Her friend, former Roosevelt Elementary School principal Elizabeth Hill Brodigan, is still awaiting a trial date for the party at her house. Carly had her day in court, and I think by all accounts, I think many of us would agree that she got off kind of easy on this one. Carly, what Bob said. Leave well enough alone here.
Just roll with it.
Get
Seriously.
the probation out of the way.
Yeah.
Move on.
Ankle monitor, schmackle monitor. You can put a sock over that little square. Nobody will ever know what it is. They'll just think you have a pack of marbles in your sock. You called it.
You're 4 months into it. You've got, 8 to go. Come on.
Yeah.
You didn't have to go to jail. You got to. This is me, Pat Lynch, perennially half empty, saying half full here.
This is as full as those beers that you guys were drinking.
Right.
Liquor drinks, more like it. I saw her. You called it. Just walk away. Just like George from Georgia. Just spray the stuff. We know you saw the mail.
Speaking of drinking, a gentleman in British Columbia, Canada, has been arrested after being caught driving a pink Barbie Jeep. You know, the child's motorized Jeeps. Mm-hmm. Last week, Casper Lincoln was seen cruising down 15th Avenue in Prince George, British Columbia. A lot of Georges this morning, by George. Child-sized Jeep, complete with aviator sunglasses. That was the look he had going. If you want the visuals on this, I have them on our Facebook page, the JR Facebook page.
I'm going now.
Sources say that Lincoln was prepping to get a Slurpee with a friend, but got lazy and decided it was more convenient to borrow his roommate's kid's toy car rather than walk. There's just a couple issues with this. He was on a fairly busy road. Doesn't have a license. Oh, yeah, and had been drinking.
Yeah. You're really arresting him for driving a kid's Jeep?
I just wanted to get a Slurpee. I got lazy. I didn't want to walk. I'm going like 3 clicks. I did my hand signals and everything. Model number, Barbie Jeep. Color pink.
Yeah.
George drunk.
Uh-huh. That's...
Oh, no, I'm sorry, Casper.
Casper.
He's George on the mind.
He's almost at the teacher video drunk. Model number, pink Barbie Jeep.
Slurpee, man.
Somebody said male phobia, ... creative at the least.
Yeah, no, you got to give that old dude credit for coming up with that one.
Somebody else, my neighbor still wears mask and rubber gloves while checking the mail and driving. Do you see the people still that walk around outside? I understand if you're dealing with cancer or something where you cannot have contact, but when you see them just walking down the sidewalk in a mask, nobody with, I'm like, aren't you hot?
It's like 90 out, 80% humidity, and come on.
Even George from Georgia wouldn't be doing that. Come on. Hey, we're
WJRR.